Hello. My arms are in the air so that I look big, so that bears will not attack me. There are no bears in sight. That means it's working! For more health and safety tips, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching this later on the YouTube. Okay, what were we doing? We were spamming the universe, and I've just remembered that there was a bunch of stuff I actually needed to do before the stream, and I did not do it, so we're gonna go through it. In fact, I'm going to type right after I've finished spamming the universe all the things that I'm supposed to do. Okay, we're just gonna pretend no one notices that. Okay, let's go here. Okay, good. That's done. And now, the Platono hub is gonna go over here. Where is it? Here it is. We found it, good news. And no, I do not want to use, like, Google Password Manager. Okay, let's go here and Plutono Hub. Is no one else streaming at the moment? My goodness. Hello, me boy. Soup, indeed. Soup. Soup is good. Soup tastes like soup, did you know? Alright, we need to go here. Be very careful not to accidentally log out of every Google account you have. That would be bad. Sheets, docs. And yep, there are the rules, and there are the sheets. And open a new tab, and do not open a new tab. Right. Please enjoy this main menu considerably. Alright, we got that. And now we need to go over to the From the Depths workshop because we need to. Alright, I have a stream to-do list. Is check for new vehicles. Get updated vehicles from BP storage. Just make sure that I actually do that. Inspect in capital letters. Right, good. We have a to-do list. Okay, first things first, check for new vehicles. We gotta do that. Please enjoy this main menu. There's so many good things on it. Alright, Hawa. Anything new? Anything updated? Most recent. Absolutely nothing. Perfect. Amphitazwa. Anything new? Nope. And Seawool. Anything new? Nope. Guacave. Aha! New anvil. Delagified. Me likey. Right then. Cool and all. I love this. Okay, I must read out this. I'm so sorry for, like, getting people to redo their stuff over and over again, but, like, you gotta. So, there's the one thing. Right, Guacave and Stone Light, which is very difficult to do. Alright, we just got the updated anvil. Let's see if it's been delagified to satisfaction. Hello, driver! Hello, Marcel! Hello, Sphilio! Alright, so first things first, I want to look at the new anvil because it's exciting. Let's go here, and let's go here, custom campaign. Oh yeah, and alas, Azusa cannot work on fixing the map and making it pretty, because she is too damn busy, so at some point I might have to jump into the map editor again. I'm not looking forward to it. I think she literally wrote code to make it easier. I will double check when the time comes. Hello, Definite Alice. Hello. Alright, first things first, we're gonna go look at the delagified anvil. And we're gonna go to Amphibious Land. Alright, did trees get turned off? Trees did get turned off. Now, are the trees going to wig out? Hopefully not. Okay, then, let's go here. Well, no. Let's load in our new friend. Wait, I didn't download them. You know what's important for, like, looking at a vehicle? Actually downloading the blueprint. If you don't do... It's really hard to look at it if you, like, freaking don't... If you don't have it. Try looking at something when you don't have it. That'll be very silly, isn't it? Launch designer. Uh-oh. This is loading. Alright, how's our frame rate just with this? Ooh! Look at you! It is a shame about the hip joints. They were very cool. Alright, so we've got 30 frames... Whoops. We've got 30 frames a second. This is definitely less laggy. And this is 24,000 blocks. Very good, very good. Now we will teleport over here. And we'll have it walk around a little bit. It's time for walkies! Walkies! I'm so... If anyone has a dog and doesn't have, like, headphones on, it's like, I'm so sorry for what I just did. Truth. Leggy boy, I can only think of the Onyx Watch Mortar when you talk about a thing called the Anvil. I mean, I had to kill so many cool and awesome joints, so I'm sorry, Alice! I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, this is definitely better. I think that it's actually lagging mostly because of the smoke right now. Alright, let's take this thing on a walk.
Returning to formation. Moving.
Oh my word, the frames. Hey, look at that! We're over 30 frames a second. Beautiful. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, she's walking like a dream. Like a dream. Man, I love this thing. I'm trying to... What difficulty was the anvil? Let's have a look-see. Where are we? Anvil... It's a hard, so that makes sense. Less laggy, lots of unnecessary flamethrower, should with something else, remove repair tentacles. Let's just check here. Right, so this new version does not have flamethrowers, I don't think. Hang on a second. I can't believe that I never could do... Nope, no flamethrowers by the looks of it. So there's that. What else? Less laggy. Definitely right. Alright, let's see. Do you have repair tentacles? Repair... tentacles? I'm not sure why this thing had repair tentacles to begin with. Let's see. Repair tentacles. Simplify the legs a lot. Try to get a mirror match fight that stays about 20 frames per second. Let's see. Alice, I'm not gonna ask you to rebuild this thing again. You've done it like 3 times now, so not gonna do that. This is basically accepted, because like you've met the brief. You've met the brief! Alright, and now let's try and get a mirror match of this thing, and see how our frames are. Walks like the Boston Dynamics dog, neat, yep. Will you be watching Artemis 2 launch later today? Probably not. The artillery fort has also reached some significant changes. Ooh. Hey, random top hat, you are not late, and you have arrived. Okay then. That was a holdover from when it was a Sewol Walker. It used to have the tentacles for repairing its aircraft. Oh! Oh yeah. Also, in hindsight, it is funny that, like, you said, like, alright, Sewol, Cold War designs. You got it! Metal Gear! Oh, man. What's the most Metal Gear... Oh, right, the King Crab. Dang, I can't waifu mode anymore. Somebody gift a sub to Azusa. Whoops. How's our frames? Oh, look at that! Our frames are over 20 meters per second. I mean, for big walkie thing, that's, like, very good. Also, this is a very cool looking fight. Whee! Lovely amount of Seawiz, too. Whee! What did you put in the hips, actually? Because I suggested duct armor. I think I was ignored. Hey! Oh, the Lost Daughter. Well done and thank you. Gift sub to Azusa. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. To be fair, you did have walker slots open for Sewol at the time. Now that you mention it, yeah, I did. I don't remember Good point. I don't remember why I did that. This is not laggy enough. It needs to have more spin blocks. It needs to have spin blocks meshed with each other and other reasons. Okay, dang, I can't wipe for Bodan. Yay! I moved the laser system to the rear to make them harder to hit. Nice. Our frames are over 20 meters per second. Ah, yes, meters per second. Did I say meters per second? Oh. Okay, so, fun fact. Not last night, but the night before, very bad sleep, because I stayed awake too long, filled with anxiety, and, I'm not better. I'm not fixed. Gotta have our emotes. Yuri is so based. Wait, what? I do have... Ah, girls kissing. Don't know if that helps. Yeah, that helps. Oh no! Oh no! I'm meant to be giving constructive criticism, but I left my brain in the past 2 days ago. Also, do you think the Anvil's gonna win, or do you think the Anvil is going to win? Alright, so how are we doing? Oh no! It's dropped to 19 meters per second. Frames per second. That one was deliberate. Oh, hello! This thing had its lasers turned off. Actually, why aren't the lasers firing? Interesting. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a smidge. Wait. Wah! Oh, that's probably why. Wah! Woo! Hype train has begun. My money is on the anvil. Well, agreed. Let's see here. Are you dead? Laser combine. Nope. Interesting. Oh. Interesting. Did the local weapon controller get taken out? Why aren't the lasers firing, or are they very specific? Wait, are they fixed in place? Hold on. Nope, no they're not. Why are the lasers aren't firing on either of them? Is there a reason for that? Some of the performances that happen is clappy feet get very laggy in rough terrain. Fair enough. Some of the performances... Okay, you need to make the anvil fight the hammer. Alright, you know what? Let's do that. Let's hopefully I'll wake up a little bit. Alright, where's the hammer? The hammer... What is the hammer? Hold on, let's go here. Hammer. The hammer is... Alright, jackhammer, sledgehammer, hammer squad. Alright, that's a... Oh, it's an attack helicopter. Gotcha. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that just for giggles and fun and see what happens. I'm definitely not procrastinating. Actually, while I do that, like, I'm thrilled with this, Alice. Well done. Well done indeed. And then we're gonna spawn in a bunch of hammers. Hammer squad. Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. Alright, let's go... Helicopters. Hammer. This is how many materials? 8, let's do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hammer squads. I'll take a look at the delay's behavior. It was working fine a bit ago. Alright, so I won't upload the updated blueprint then. Seal of approval. Just make sure Tactical Spaghetti gets a hold of it in the updated blueprints folder. You know how it goes. You can even say, otherwise approved. And now I will... Actually, while this is... Oh. I am very stupid. Damn it. I am a good boy. I slept properly. I am a good sleepy boy. I sleepy all the day. Nom, 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 nom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could do math, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to. Let's do... I did it again! No! No! I'm not okay! Help! Help! Sora, help! No! No! I'm in charge of this mess. Okay, this time for sure. Ha! Those lasers are not firing at all. Also, I've forgotten what the hammers even are. Oh. These are the hammers. Alright, this is Sean Reed's friendly space helicopters. I think the hammers will win, just because the lasers don't appear to be working, like, at all. Which is awkward. Yeah, those lasers should be working. Okay. Also, I love how the hype train is just like... So, okay, what are people saying? I'll take a look, I was working to find a bit ago. We need like 10 more craft, each named for different types of hammer with zero resemblance to each other. Yep. I started building a 100-volt frigate for a Plutonic campaign. I am now believe in piercing lasers. All hail the great Zap. Yep. I need to get the hang of piercing lasers, man. They're very good. Piercing lasers are fun even on a smaller scale. My wife has destroyed my sleep schedule. She kept me up till 4 AM last night because she wanted to cuddle. Well, you must discipline your wife. You don't have to remove all craft, just the anvil. Wait, what? Alright, I don't have to. Oh dear. My dog has destroyed my sleep schedule. He is recovering from fleas and won't stop scratching all night. Poor little guy. Oh. Very impressive, Whiteboard. Yep, I'm an impressive person. Watching another man drown while I'm dying of thirst. Those are pierce lasers. They only fire once per minute. Oh, I destroyed my sleep schedule. I slept at 9 AM for no reason at all. Ooh. Dog, I'm not a man. That's just how the quote goes. And hello, Tungsten Cube. Okay, so, now I need to go actually look at the thingy. Right, I'm just going to assume that, alright. I'm going to get rid of all this, because Alice has fixed things beautifully, so I'm just going to reset that over there. I'm going to have a look-see. Alright, so the next is Bunsen, Photon, Nailgun, and Lorentz. So let's go find that. Meow, no, 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 no. Who's winning? Are these missiles going to... Are these missiles going to miss and isle? They're going to go for that one. Right. Oh, I forgot this thing has missiles. Lots of them. Ah. Oh, we've got to watch this guy crash. Hello, sir. And I'm free. Free falling. Are you descending? Oh, not only are you descending, you're descending rapidly. Never underestimate just... Oh, wait, nope. Descending less rapidly now. Right, we're just gonna follow this guy's spiritual and physical journey for a little while. Plutonic changelog goes there. Because that's where I put the password. Wow, this hammer does not want to die, and that is definitely a sentence. Mr. Hammer? Oh! Crash? Crab! Bonk. Whee! And here's another... Oh, wow. Bonk. Hammers doing what they do best. Hit things. I think the anvil is winning. Walkies, walkies, walkies. Alright, hype train has incredible hype train, people. 0.0% best in history. Look, my audience is mostly people in their, like... I think it's mostly people in their, like, 20s who don't have spare money. So close to seeing my poopy little artillery crafts. I'm excited. Yay! To improve the size, girth, performance, and endurance of Plutonic vehicles, I recommend adding a rule that all vehicles must have a dong. Duly noted, Azusa, and denied. Terrain, pull up, bonk. Epic devastation. I mean, all the walkers are already required to have a dong. Ah, yes, there's they need a light block so they don't spawn in the ground. Imagine if that endurance was also added. Azusa is very flattering to think that, like, having a dick improves your endurance. Piss laser. Ah, neat, I got a free badge. Hey, Cartooli boy. Oh, yes, can we... Are there any mods in chat right now? Do we have any mods? We do, Dreek Fire. Can we get a shout out for Cartooli boy, please? While I go find the things I'm supposed to be doing. Tanks, I believe, is what we should be doing. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, I'm organizing my tabs. Don't judge me! Alright, Bunsen. Let's see, where to Bunsen? Bunsen, download. Photon. Photon. Download. And nail gun and Lawrence. Alright, so... Wait, the nail gun and the... Yep, nope, those are... Nail gun and the Lawrence. There we go. There we go, pig. No mods. You. Thank you for the shout out. Can't confirm it does not increase stamina. Hey, what if I... Oh, 2 meter shout out. 2 minute shout out cooldown. Were you about to who are you about to shout out? Okay, I need to put files where I need to... I should do this... Ah! Don't look at my files. So, I really should do this before stream, but I never bloody remember, and honestly, it's fun to hang out with you lot. So, let's go here, and here, and here. Also, we get to see the anvil walk around and do things. Constructables. And there, Platono, got Carve updated. AFVs. And just so there's no confusion, I need to delete the Bunsen. So Bunsen, Lawrence. Lawrence, nail gun. I can't read apparently. Oh, there it is. Nail gun and photon. There we go. There we go. Right. The inspection can happen. Wait, I can tick things off. Check for new vehicles. Done. Get updated vehicles from BP storage. Technically not done. Because we've got stuff to look at. Who's winning? Ah, the Anvil's actually winning really. It's just... It's raining, man. Where's the precipitation? It is raining, but it's nowhere to be seen. And... Bonk. No! You're going into the trees! It's seeking cover in the trees! No, don't fly faster, that's bad! Well, we've confirmed that, oh, we've got to... I simply must... Wait, does this thing have heat decoys on its rotors? It does not. Oh. Are these remote-guided missiles? That explains a lot. Okay, then. Enough of this silliness and madness. Time to look at tanks. Alright, AA packs putting in work. Yep, the borderwise flies. Yep, I'm looking at your files. Don't look at my files. Oh yeah, 1 month left to do promos, touring and stuff. Oh god, yeah, I need to get on that. 2 minute shutdown, cooldown. Apex, those ones. Just a heads up if you get to it. The Guacave camera might be getting an update. The flagship is really bad at flying. Okay, gotcha. Canoe folder is 2 terabytes. Oi! Don't judge me! There's one Guacave got the first that can't fly. The Quasar, I think. Sucking at flying. You know, as an airship is meant to be bad at. What? Yeah, remote god. Dang, I should have added more upwards detection. It likes to flop around and can't aim its back at the enemy at all. Oh dear. Godly! It's almost fitting, though, for like a communist country to be like, this is the ultimate war machine, comrade. And then it turns out it's not even real. What was it doing? Guacave updated, AFVs, date, and we got to look at the Bunsen. I forgot about this thing. Alright, what do we got here? What is the top speed of this? Alright, so this is a APS flamethrower missile-y thing. And it's very silly. This thing... Okay, what can we do? I think more shaping and decals for certain, some deco. Alright, so let's do that. So we got, what do we got? Needs more shaping. Decals. And the Bunsen is an easy design, so it doesn't need to be super good in a fight. Let's spawn it against a... I don't know, let's spawn it against something. Vehicle types. And we'll probably spawn it against itself, or at least the version I have. Let's see how you do. I think this thing might be silly. I don't remember... Wow, I don't remember this thing at all. Maybe less AFV-ish and more... I mean, less boat-like and more like, land vehicle? Ah, yeah, no, it's tipping over. It's not tipping over. How to do that? Let's see if it tips over. Yep, okay, the tank. That boat looks as ready to go snow skiing, lol. Yep, fish. That boat is disguising itself as a tonk. Would you rather be forced to develop the craft to kill the Lenny K at equal cost, or be forced to create unique FTD crafts for 10 hours straight? Definitely the latter. Like, definitely the latter, because that's actually easier. Like, making something to solo the Lenny K would probably take way more than 10 hours. Alright, I like this thing, and just looking at it, and being aware that it could tip over, I think maybe having the... Like, what do you call those things? The skids? Be more on the side rather than directly underneath would probably be quite good. It would look better and be more stable. This is definitely the thing of all... Yep, there we go, there we go. Or we could just add to the law that... Oh, nope, 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 uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Is it? Is it going to? Well, certainly if it's damaged, it's going to. How the hell is this thing not tipped over yet? That's ridiculous. Whee! Both. I already have vehicles and Uncle Lenny, so one. How does it fare in water? But you have to make a new one. Yeah, that's the element of the challenge. You have to do a brand new one. Tokyo Drift intensifies. Deja vu, I have been in this place before. Like, that's that Eurobeat thing, which I don't actually know the name of properly. Will they collide? Oh! Oh no! Bonk. We are now at optimum flamethrower range. Awkward. Very awkward. Oh no! Alright, let's see if... Oh no! No! She's tipping over. Wow, she isn't. No, she is. Deja vu! I have been in this place before. Still fairly easy once you figure it out. Azusa, it's not easy. Alright, so right here is why we're going to add that note. Alright, so the Bunsen... Move, move skids up and to the side for better stability. Yeah, that's about it, really. Okay, then. Aside from that, this thing is hilarious, and I love it. Also, this is the closest thing I think that Campfire has to having a boat. Now I'm genuinely... Oh, there's still... I'm coming for ya! You gotta admit, this thing has game. It's like... they can't shoot at each other because they've flopped over the wrong way and they can't steer. Oh dear. Lanny struggles against big melee. It's easy once you've done it once because you can now use the same strategy on new vehicles. Is it a hydrofoil or just amphibious? Good question. Let's throw it in the water and see what happens. Let's throw it far out to sea. Far out to sea, tee-hee-hee. Bunsen. Nope, Bunsen. Which just makes me think of Bunsen from the Muppets. Hold on a second. That is it is a hydrofoil. It is indeed a hydrofoil. It is hydro and foiling at the same time. It still has a lot of drag because all its wheels are dragging in the water. Oh dear. Somebody got hit in the engines. This thing is hilarious. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Oh lord, they're coming. Center of gravity can be a pain for this thing. Is it supposed to do that? Probably not. Alright, that's all I got. Uh-oh. No! Don't do it! You have so much to live for. Well then. Isn't this awkward? Now this thing is gonna roll over something terrible because its hydrofoils got damaged. Actually, no. Oh, wow, it actually uses hydrofoils. How about that? Whee! Alright, I'm being a silly person. I need to go over here. Alright, so... gonna go to BW Review. Holy crap, we've reviewed a lot of stuff. Okay. Boy. Alright, so AFVs, not there, not there, not there. There. It is the... well, for me, it's the 2nd of, it's the 2nd of April. Let's go. Okay, to 2nd of April, D4th. And it's going to be Godkave, AFVs continued. Continued. And click, and reset, and... and these were shaping to cars, move skids up into the side for better stability. Yeah, okay. Bunsen. Bunsen's a fun word to say. Bunsen, mushroom. Bunsen. Okay. It just occurred to me that I am the kind of tired, I'm loopy tired rather than sad tired, which I prefer. What is this? Oh, it's got transparent clips. Mother of pearl. Oh, dear. Glad I saw that. This is... okay. I need to remember to actually inspect the yeah, no, that is naughty. Naughty! Also, I think those shells are... oh, no. No, we're good. Okay. Aesthetic to do some work with the ideas neat. Yep, okay, so I need to add an extra note here. And this is now flagged as red. And this gets up. Uses transparent clips. Naughty. Naughty. Oh, hey, hello to everyone who's in the spreadsheet. There's a lot of people here. Show chat. Oh, right. Okay, what was I doing? Why are those things a specific color? Are people clicking on them? What is happening? Oh no, it's because of... never mind! It was because of my search function. How'd I miss that? Big no-no. Interesting Tetris, that high comes with something to worry about? Yep. There's room in this thing for custom jets, actually. I wonder why it doesn't use them. Anyway, that's the Bunsen. It is a naughty thing. And if no one wants to fix it, it'll have to be removed. The fix is pretty easy, honestly. Alright, so next, let's teleport back over to tank testing land. Which is what I named this land. Alright then, so... Shoo. Next is the Photon, which already has a note on it saying needs additional offensive weapon type. I do not know if it's done that. Photon. What is the Photon? This little guy. Alright, it's missile, laser. What? Oh! It's got missile, laser, no simple weapon. Oh, it does have a simple weapon up there. Alright, yeah, no, this thing needs an extra weapon. I don't know what... this thing is adorable! Look at this! It's a little car! Me and my car! It's got little... if it does it have lights here? It doesn't. Why does it not have lights here? Even if they don't do anything, they should have lights. That is criminal. Criminal, I say! Alright, let's do that. Photon... needs an additional offensive weapon type. Wow, I was lax in accepting things back in the day, wasn't I? Needs additional offensive weapon type. Needs headlights, even if they aren't turned on. And what else? What else? Decals, definitely. Decals. Decals. Drivers. Seat/windshield. Shouldn't be too hard to implement. What else? What else? What's more important, John? Spending. Whoa, hey! Just stopping in to say I won't be able to be here today. Unsure about tomorrow on vacation with family. All good, John. A few firepower. What's more important, John? Spending time with family or borderwise strain? Probably family, hate to admit. That's right, you have to stay for the stream. I'm pretty sure my earliest submission would not have been accepted today. Yeah, I would if I could. Yep, have fun. Have fun, John McFist. Say hello to your family, unless that's weird. From us. What do you think, my hours on FGD? What do you think, my... Tungsten Cube, do you want to try that sentence again? I literally can't understand it. If my wife wants me, I get off stream. Hopefully the anchor bolt either passes the flying colors or doesn't get inspected until next week. Where is... Let's have a look at where the anchor bolt is. The anchor bolt is... Nope! Oh, we are not getting to that today. We are slow today. I am a slow and silly boy. Alright, let's throw this thing against itself, because why not? What is it? The photon. The photon. Right, photon. Right. And photon is over there. Wow, can this thing even see it? See things? Interesting. Oh. Ah, this is a box with a laser. Literally all it is. Wife. Wife is top priority. Wife is number one. How many hours do you think I spent on FTD? A lot. 100. 520. 360. 420. 69. If it's less than 7,000 hours, you're doing better than me. Yep, this is a laser box. Honestly, shouldn't be too hard to stick an offensive, like, something like a tow missile on there. Except, how's its ammo? This has a large amount of ammo, actually. Hold on a second. I want to check something. Yeah, this thing has way more ammo than it needs. It should not be difficult to put a missile launcher on this. Has lots of ammo. Missile launcher should be simple. How did I manage to misspell should? Driver's seat windshield. I think that's it. Like, the photon is just a... This is a little friend. Hold on. I'm gonna be rude, though. I'm gonna be a crude, rude dude. And spawn this. Oh, there's everyone else streaming. Okay, I was wondering, like, hang on, where is everybody? If I turn this off... Yay! PID goes brrr. Barons of the North Redemption Arc for Borderwise. Gotta beat on challenge. 7k hours, you can do it. 100. Azusa, I might be an amateur, but I know how to make a decent craft. No need to be offended. 1,900 hours and most of my stuff is still poop. Well, guess what? Most of my stuff is still poop, because it's not just how many hours you have, it's whether you get serious. Like, are you getting serious? I never am serious. Hence the sunglasses. Oh wait, check this out. It's time to get serious. Wait, it is time to get extra serious. I think the webcam might be too small to actually show that. Also, I'm going to stay like this for a while. Why not? This is fun. It's also reducing the glare on the screen quite nicely. Hang on, again, what does it look like if I... These ones are smaller. It's so dark around here. Yay! What else? You need another bit? Yep, way ahead of you, bro. Okay, no, I can't do that. I actually can't see anything. It's hard to read chat with 2 pairs of sunglasses on. Oh, boy. Alright. Let us, you know what we need? We need a commodity. Because the commodity is the most serious thing. Tell me I didn't spawn this thing on land. Go forth, ye little bastard. Yay! Alright, let's type things. Photon, also gonna read chat. Not serious, I'm a Zuza. I have over 1,000 now, still don't know how to make it good without getting peer reviewed like 20 times. Nah, it's fine. What do I do? You need another person? Gotcha. 2.1k hours and probably only like 100 of them actually getting stuff done. Yep, that's how this game goes. I'm profoundly unserious, except for when I'm serious. Indeed, Random Talk Dad. Why are your screen glaring at you? Did you look at it inappropriately? Yes, I ogle my stream. I go... I have a horrible tendency to open a game and do literally nothing. That's what games are for. I'm pretty sure 100 hours implies I don't understand APS steam engines and AI. I think she was just being silly. It's okay, Tungsten Cube. It's okay, Tungsten Cube. Welding goggle stream win. Same ol'. We are pressuredly good at getting sidetracked and I love it. Okay, this thing is lost because the commodity has blown its turret off. I was just about to say this is why it's a bad idea to have just one turret, but like... Oh wow, this thing almost lost its turret. Also, it just occurred to me... Here, have another photon. Right, so this thing has only 2... This thing only has 2 things. Yeah, even these little mini bastards are, they're doing work. Okay, photon. I have copied. Where is the ting? There is the ting. Photon. Click, click, and... Ah, crap. Nope, not what I wanted to do. There we go. Whoops. Okay then, and photon. Photon. Who likes pho? It's bloody good soup. I love a pho. I just typed pho instead of photon. There we go. Photon, photon. Photon, photon. What did it say? FOP, I'm back! Hello! And again, top-handed. Maybe she is. Oh my god, that my poor resolution is okay. Also, I'm not as offended as you might think I am, just very bad at making reading social cues. That's understandable. And yeah, it's hard to get across via text. Just purely text. How serious you are. Well, there was your wisdom. Okay. How was your time in Compression Land? Oh well, Duke of Border Wisdom. I don't know, it was very pixelated. Why do lasers have shadows? Aren't they just light? How does it produce a shadow? I mean, that's the reflection, technically. Yeah, that's the reflection, not a shadow. Anyway, wisdom. What is a wisdom? A wisdom is when communicating via text, it's always important to remember that the other person is only seeing the text. And you need to add extra words and punctuation, and, like, be actually quite blunt, but, like, you know, be very transparent. Yay! Commodity wheelie! And be very transparent about what you're saying, because otherwise they won't know what you're talking about. There's the old topic. I have no idea what that sounded like for you lot. Let's try again. Thanks for the hydrate. Okay. Updated artillery fort. What was the artillery fort again? Okay, I find that when I need to build a craft with a bunch of constraints and have a bunch of people give feedback, I get a lot better building business than that. Oh yes! Feedback is very helpful, because it's art. Yeah. I only could sort of tell you why fire sometimes is a shadow. Not sure if the same size applies to lasers. Probably not lasers. Fire because it's the particulates, like the solid pieces of stuff that's casting the shadow. Dying balloon, Balloon-wise. Today, April 1st, 2026, Border-wise blew live on stream. Yes! I blew, and I am not ashamed. I blew. Anyway, we've looked at the photon, right. All right, next is the nail gun. And don't you talk about nailing anything, Azusa. We know how you like. Actually, no one talk about nailing anything except for me. Oh, I remember. Okay, who made this? Doduck. Alright, this thing is a glorious mess. It already has a good... I think it just needs a decal or two. Decal and oh my god. Yes! I love this thing. It's very silly. It's very, very, very silly. Oh dear. Alright, so it needs decals and... Wait, this is the nail gun? Alright, so we're gonna make it... Oh. Needs local weapon range and altitude limits. Let's just double check that. And is there spin clipping on this, is the question. Can this move? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This thing can't move, it's clipped. Oh dear. Wow, how did I miss that? Okay. Yep, it's clipped here by the looks of it. Destroy that. Oh, wow, that's really... Okay, it's not that clipped. Hold on. Interesting. Yeah, no, this is clipped something awful. How is it clipped? What is... Oh, there it is. There it is. Naughty. Naughty, naughty. Yep, no, that's clipped. That is very, very clipped. Yeah, that is, naughty, naughty, naughty. Yep, okay, no, spin clipping, so... If no one's willing to review this by the time I look at it again, like, it's gonna have to be removed, because that is, like... How did I miss that? Wow, that is on me, folks. That is on me. Man. Torpedoes are... Spin block... clipped. We do have enough vehicles that we can totally remove them. And... Yeah, that's the big one. I can't feel it because no one has actually seen my crafts. There are places you can show them. Wasn't going to talk about nailing, I was going to talk about blowing. Nice. Behold, the Thinginator. The doohickey. Old turret, clipping mechanics perhaps? Possibly. Removing this one would be a shame. It would be a shame. It shouldn't be that hard to fix. Hold on, let's, Oh, I know why they've done that. They wanted to have the... I guess they didn't want to use transmitters. This shouldn't be too difficult to fix. Alright, so let's just go over here and see what space we actually have to work with. We do this. So this is what we have to work with. Ah, no, that is clipped something horrendous. And I can kind of see how they might have thought that this wasn't spin clipping. It is just that, like, yeah. This thing can't move at all, which is our general rule of thumb with spin clipping. And you can literally... Yeah, you can literally see it over here. That's bad. That's the bad. Funny trimer and lots of weapons. Yep. Yep. Just remove the clipping box and use deco. Exactly. So there is that. What else? Functionality-wise, this thing is a glorious mess anyway, so... It is a medium design. Let's have it fight itself just to see if there's anything particularly egregious. Again, this is a medium design. Doesn't need to be perfect. And nail gun. Nail gun, nail gun, nail gun, nail gun, nail gun is... How much is it? 83,000. Wait, I'm in the wrong bloody... I'm in the wrong place. Send help, I'm in the wrong place. Is that cram going to hit? Nope. Oh, it almost did. Whee! Whee! Alright, well, combat... Oh, right, it needs turret restrictions as well. Needs turret... Firing arc restrictions. Decently aim pre-proof though. Wow, it took that like a champ. It also has a... Why does it have an underslung turret? What is that for? What is this for? Does it use transparent clips? Thankfully not. Hold on a second. Ah! Friendly fire is happening. Okay, that's a local weapon controller. I don't... What is this thing meant to shoot at? I think the... I never noticed this before. Can probably remove that, honestly. Let's go here. Remove underslung APS turret. What is it supposed to shoot at? Okay, I think that's about it. Just remove the fire call. You have to fill that autograph submission, but people wouldn't take a look at the rule sheet. I'm not surprised that a few said bye. Yep. Just keep in mind to check their functionality on water. It shoots at submarines that are sneaking up behind it, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, so just a reminder to everyone, if something is in red, if people can't be bothered to fix it, we will just remove it. Because, like, we have, like, 400 vehicles. We can lose a few. Okay, and I say that now. Just watch me contradict myself later. We've been streaming for almost an hour already. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with me? You're fine, probably. What's wrong with me? I put 2 sunglasses on. Could be an anti-torp Seawiz. It isn't, I just checked. That's what I was checking, actually. In here, let's see. Yeah, that's a local weapon controller, and it's controlling that. And, yeah, no, not an anti-torp Seawiz, that's for sure. Oh boy. Very silly, friend. Very silly. I'm actually just going to quickly do something. Where are the shields? Where are the shields? I want to do something with the shields. With the shields. Seriously, where are they? Here. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna turn this to like that. Apply to all. Because this, although this is a rule-breaking naughty thing, it looks so silly. Alright, I'm in fact not fine. No! I hope you get more fine soon, random top hat. It is a sad state of affairs when even the top hats are not doing well. Okay then, need to put this over there. Also, I am a little bit vindicated that, like, even in the neater campaign, there's the occasional rule-breaking thing, which people have just missed. And, that makes me feel better about, missing the occasional thing. Because it means that, like, it's not just me. It's not just me. Okay, then. Right, I'm just going to... We're going to enjoy the peaceful nail gun. Nail guns are so peaceful, did you know? Nail gun. Nail gun. Nail gun! Nail gun! Nail gun! Alright, it's okay to be a bit naughty sometimes, so this ship is alright. The Harpy has been... That's what I was thinking of! Thank you, Azusa. Everyone must have stuffed the Peacekeeper too. The water is so transparent that I thought this thing was fine. It is a little bit weird. Oh yeah, it's like... I've actually had a lot of fun doing this. With the water. Good news! Oh wow, that looks very different. That looks bad. Well, it doesn't look the worst, but yeah, like... Ooh. That does not look great on land. Ooh. Frickin' Cthulhu water, look at this. Yeesh. Cthulhu ink water. No wonder you got out of there. Alright, I'm gonna turn the clarity factor all the way back up then. Okay then. That's how I checked at least. We bounced the north and... Okay. Next! We have 4 minutes to inspect something. As we all know, we inspect stuff very quickly. We can do the roller. Oh, I remember this. This thing is hilarious. Bonk. You know what this thing needs? Bigger wheels / tracks. That's the first thing I'm thinking of. Also, I think this is another... This might be another thing that might have been submitted for one faction and then... Aesthetically, this thing is actually pretty good. It is a big fat fella, though. Wait a minute. Hold on. I am suspicious. That is definitely Tetris of some kind. Alright, well that's the first... How much space is wasted in here? Ooh! Yikes. Okay. Lawrence, the first thing is that the APS Tetris, which I will show you so you can gasp in horror adequately. The Lawrence... I think this kind of needs some doing over. It has a lot of medium missiles it fires out the side. Let's go here. Needs target power adjustment, range limits on missiles. That already notes on this. APS Tetris rework. I don't think it has ejectors, does it? Where's my mouse going? Let's see here. Nope, that is ejectorless. And this is a hard design, so it needs to be more hard. APS Tetris rework. Internals rework. It's a bit of a mess in there by the looks of it. Power rework needs to be more hard. Not penis, please. Needs to be more hard. Aesthetically, actually, this thing is fine. It looks... It does need a bigger... more visually bigger tracks / tires. Needs bigger tracks / tires. At least visually. Well, okay, that is an aesthetic thing, I guess. How big is it? That is a... This is a... Alright, that's already as big as those wheels can get. This looks a little bit funny. So I think tracks would probably work better. Early Glacave was a catch-all fashion for Sillycraft. The shaping of that turret gives me pain. Yep, it's definitely a turret of some kind. Are we going to even get to the godlies this stream? Does that sound to look like a task for next stream? Like, I've learned the hard way that, yeah, like, it takes time to actually look at something, inspect it, and give feedback on it. Also, I get distracted because it's fun. Glacave original. Okay. Early faction. Wait, 1x1 turret neck? Okay, it's not a 1x1 turret neck. It's not quite that bad. Oh. Nope, it's not a 1x1 turret neck over here either. There we go. Early Cacave was needs to be more hard, otherwise spends 2 hours complaining things aren't hard enough. Tuareg like reels, it is. Wait. It is? You've got to remember there's a delay and I'm very forgetful. Magnifier. It has a radar. Check the functionality block view again. No, it's got armor around it, dude. See? You do remember that people do armor their turret necks. Or are you referring to, See? Still 1x1, though. Is that not in vogue these days? I guess it wouldn't be. Oh, oops. My bad. It's okay, Orange. It can be hard to follow exactly what's happening. Alright, so we need a mirror match with this fella. While I type things up, because I believe that's it. I think this is also slow as hell on land. It actually kind of lacks defenses, so... Lawrence. The Lawrence is 500k, and most of that is missiles. Oh, there's a skull on the back! I forgot about that. The skull is very good. Oh yeah, it's very slow on land. Jeez. Interesting. Although, it is set to point and maintain distance at 2,000 meters, so... Ooh, that's probably not the... Hold on, let's check. Does it have the armor for that? If it's a front-sider, it's gonna need a bit more armor up front. Indeed. Yeah, this thing needs to be faster and have... This thing either needs to be changed to be a broadside or needs up armoring in the front. Let's go here. Either needs up armoring in the front or conversion to be a broadsider needs to be faster. Because I think this thing... Hold on. Let's see how what is this thing's top speed? 36 meters per second. Okay, it's not that bad. Just doesn't... Well... It's just that being this plodding and slow is probably a bad idea. This is very sluggish. It's faster than the ornithologist in water. It looked like just one line of connectors to me. I mean, it was one line of coolers, but it was surrounded in heavy armor. You're an ornithologist in water. Wife. Better not be one charge plasma. I think... What is it, one charge plasma? Hold on. Let's have a look-see. This is... It's a destabilizer, so it is one charge plasma. Is one charge plasma considered bad? I think it is kind of bad, because it's removing the main advantage of, like, what plasma's good for. Also, that is a very short plasma barrel. That thing actually has trouble aiming forward, because, it can't really... Also, well, hang on a minute. Oh, that's why it's so short. It just has... What is this? Oh dear. Tell me. Oh no. Yeah, spin clipping, great. More spin clipping. I love it. Hold on. If we do that... Oh lordy. Oh no. Oh, that's really... Okay. It wasn't quite firing missiles through there, but yeah, there's like locked spin clipping. It's man. Now the let's see here. Half charge plasma when it is 60 charge plasma is the best. Not biased because the Senesea. That's why I put on 2 of my Swirlcraft originally. I go 80 charge, but now the Banshee has a nice little pack of the Type 80 rots in hell. Hell! Right, so yeah, we do this. Okay, so alright, so that's what is this? Decoration, basically. Alright, so this front spin clopped. That front thing needs to be changed for sure. There's a long list of things to change for the Lorentz. And I declare this thing like so. Spin clipped. Flare launcher needs to be removed. Needs to be removed. Oh dear. Oh dear. Needs to be removed. Longer plasma barrel needed. And things blocking its rotation need to be removed. There's a long list of things for this. Oh boy. This is what I get for not inspecting stuff more closely. Okay, I think that's about it. How fast are we going? Yeah, on water. Ooh. This thing is desperate. Hang on. Yeah, it needs to be faster both on land and in water. And water, because I believe the minimum speed limit is 50 meters per second. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check. Let's see. Minimum vehicle speed is 50 meters per second. Okay, yeah. Yep, this thing is too slow. Yep. Yep. Okay, good. What else? What else? Lord help me, I actually have ideas for this. Very unique and silly looking fella, but yeah. These internals are definitely the internals of all time. Definitely the internals of all time. Although this appears to be, yeah, it's got efficient engines and less efficient engines. Just lots of engines all around. Man. Fascinating layout in here. Yeah, okay, so now we're gonna hop to the main menu because we're over an hour. I need more coffee. Clearly, I'm so sensible. Okay, so we managed to do the first 4 things I wanted to look at. Next is the Sprocket, Inertia, Gravistar. I think we'll do those 3. Sprocket, Inertia, and Gravistar. Because those are the artillery AFVs. Alright then, prepare yourself for penis, because it's probably going to show up on stream. Alright, so now, I'm going to go, zoop, zoop, and where's me coffee break? There it is. There's me coffee break. And please try and survive the ads. I would hate it if they killed you. See you soon! I'm back. Do. Oh. Dong maybe? Dong! Peanuts! Well, it was. Now it is no more. Azusa, your chat messages, they read like a journey. Dong? Dong! Peanuts! Oh. Oh. It had a beginning, a middle, and an end. It had a crescendo. Coffee rake. Remove. And webcam. There we go. And I need to go get the updated things for, what's it? Sprocket, Inertia, and Gravistar. Alright, we can delete that. Sprocket. Inertia. Gravistar. And show you. Show me! Show me the goods. Hehehehe. Wait a minute. Where do these things live? They are in AFVs. Okay, good. So there and there. Da 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 da. So Sprocket. Wait, that was the graphics dot Sprocket. Am I blind? Sprocket artillery. And inertia. Jolly good. Okay. Okay, we're good. We got the updated thingy before we watch it. Did the radar update make it? Not that I've seen. Spotlight makes an appearance. Time to ping John 20 times. Okay, let's go to designer mode. And let's go over here. Let's go to amphibious testing land. Here it is. We love it. Okay. Right, so... Yikes! Whoa! Hey, Last Data, thank you for gifting 5 subs! So congratulations, Orange, Honor Guardian, Tungsten Cube, Little Bubba, and the Duker. Woo! Less ads, more dong. Woohoo! I need to turn that down again! Because it scared the hell out of me. Woo! Thank you, thank you. Okay, what are we doing? Sprocket. What the hell am I looking at? What am I looking at? This is the updated version. Ah, this is one of Death Pancakes things. Okay. This looks, aesthetically looks pretty good. Needs a decal or two. Needs a thing. Back looks a little boring. On the back, definitely need some text over there. We need text on the booty. Right, so wait, did I remember to copy paste the little rents where it needs to go? I didn't. Embarrassing for me. Hold on. Hold on. Everyone look at this little guy. Everyone look at this little guy for a second. He's looking at... Oh, it's so cute! It looks like a bug. It looks like a little bug wearing sunglasses. Let's go here. Alright, Lawrence has approximately a squillion things wrong with it. Needs a lot of work. Needs a lot of work. Needs a lot of work. Work leads a lot of work. Needs a lot of work. A lot of work. Wow, this is going to be the longest note ever. Yep. Oi! Oi! I typed that wrong. I left the L off longer, and now it's only onger. And that's unsatisfying. Right, Lawrence needs a lot of work. Lawrence needs a lot of work. Lawrence. Lawrence. Okay, then. Now we can look at this fella. Alright, that much rocket. If you didn't see it was posted in Swole. Okay, well, I don't check the Discord as a general rule. So, yeah, that's, did I get pinged? Alright. Well, thank you for telling me. Alright, so, Swole Republic. Right. Dot. There we go. Raider class submarine. Okay, downloaded. We will look at that very soon. I'll just put it where it needs to be. Humpty Dumpty Dum. Don't mind me. Oh, this thing's driving. The Beetle is driving. I'm the fifth Beetle. Forget about John and Ringo. Why have I gone Australian? I'm the Australian Beetle. Alright, there we go. Constructibles. Plutono folder. Don't let me forget. Reminds me of a tank concept. Looks like it was made in Sprocket the game. Okay, I'm fairly certain this is the first one. Tokyo Drift. Yes. Alright, so it has 2-axis laser, elevation. Oh, that's a laser? It is a laser. It's a teeny tiny little laser. And of course it has missiles because of course. Oh right, it's got the thing that it elevates thing. And that's a turret. Interesting. It's got a turret that pops up the back. Alright, so I was meant to make a note on this. I was meant to make a note. And then I didn't make a note. Now I'm making a note. Okay, so it decals text. And I'm literally going to show you what I'm typing here. Just in case. Hopefully you can see it. Tattoo that bomb. I hope whoever gets to that doesn't take that too literally. Very soon, Tokyo Drift. What else? Aesthetically, apart from that, alright, functionality-wise. Let's see here. No, nothing illegal by the looks of it. Wait, those aren't just diff guns. Surely not. What? Wait, what? Surely not. Oh, those are diff guns. Oh, this is one of them things that's like, you think this is you think this is a gun thing? No, it is a laser and missile thing. All right, let's point you in a direction, I guess. And sprocket. And this is just double checking. It is an easy design. It goes pew pew. Oh, tell me that doesn't clip. No, it doesn't, thankfully. Hold on. I mean, it's on a turret, so... Wonder what weapon is most popular for Clarkavik? Probably APS, honestly. I think basically all factions use APS a lot. Hold on, I need to now see something here, because functionality-wise it's fine. Let's go here, double check. So this thing... to definitely move. Is there a breadboard controlling that? Actual azimuth float. Unnamed intruder. I hope I didn't break that just now, but yeah, okay, so what are we thinking, folks? Is this spin block clipping? I'm testing an H-frag shell and I want tips. H-frag? See a lot of lasers as well. Very proud of the missile deck. There's not much else on this thing. There's nothing there that would get in the way. Doesn't appear to be clipping. Does not appear to be. Oh, let's check here. No, it is clipping. That is clipping by the looks of it. Oh, hold on. No, it isn't. Hold on. Let's get rid of that whole... Let's get rid of this whole bloody thing for a second. Let's see. So, that's what it looks like. It's this slope thing here. I've grizzed about this kind of thing before. So... That is clipping. That is clipping, unfortunately. What do you think of flak smoke? I think it's perfect. It shouldn't be spin clipping. Is that just deco? Well, at least that's an easy fit. Yeah, just remove these, and that should work just fine. Alright, so let's just... What can we do here? What does that look like, is the question. If you remove this... If you remove these things here... What does that look like? You can't even see them. And then if you spawn in a hapless victim, like, say, a light cone... What does that look like? Yeah, that looks fine. Like... Whoa! Okay, so I forgot that was a nuke. My bad. My bad. My bad. Let's spawn in something that's a slightly more. There's like 3 nukes here. Let's spawn in a thumbtack instead. Hold on. So if we do this, what does that look like? Now it looks fine. They're pretty missile, pre-deco version of this, pretty sure. 4 actually, the Thunderclap is a nuke as well. Ah, right. You know what, let's spawn all 4 and see who gets here first. Why not? Time for Impulsive Brain. Oh, one of them exploded already. Oh, another one exploded. Oh, hey! The laser is... Ah, that's a warp nuke. Forgot about that. Wait, what was the warp nuke? Oh no! The Gregus! It is confused! Yeah, I think we need to go through and standardize the nukes for all factions. They do not need more than 1 each. They really don't. Oh dear. Alright, so that is spin clipping. Like, it is. It's not that egregious, but it is there. So... clipping blocks in rear compartment. And that's it. Alright, Sprocket. So far, Gakave has a lot of rule breakers, and I feel bad because I didn't see that. That was on me. That was on me. Also, it's like, spin clipping is one of those things, it's like, you think it would be easy to define, and it isn't. It's also really hard to spot sometimes. Alright, let's sprocket. And sprocket. Sprocket. I haven't even sipped my coffee yet. Life is so hard. Life is so hard, and then I'm going to die. Right. Okay then. It's fun to build. Why does Platona have so many craft? Because I'm an idiot who can't count. I was just thinking like, oh, just... It can have like... Let me show you my thought process. Let me show you my thought process with Platono. when I was starting to make this spreadsheet way back in the day, I'm thinking like, alright, cargo ship, yeah, gunboat, yeah, we can have a bunch of those. Oh, we can have a bunch of those, we can have a bunch of those, we can have a bunch of those, and then, like, I did that for 5 factions, and then it's like, oh. So it's literally, there's 400 plus vehicles just because I can't count. And now I'm committed. Because I'm a silly person. Alright, time for the inertia. And you are adorable, so we're gonna photograph you some more. Gonna photograph you some more. Alright, inertia. And then the Gravistar, and I think that'll probably be a stream, unless we want to do more. Aha! Yeah, this thing's bloody gorgeous. Again, decals and text, because that's fun. Screenshot, very pretty thing. It's got APS cram and a laser to go pew-pew with. Alright, it's also... Is this the version? Hold on. Ah! I blinded myself. Ah, yes, I believe the old version of this had decorations on the wheels and it looked funny. Okay, gotcha. That can be removed. And instead, we're gonna say needs decals text. Gonna make that orange. Another one of mine. Indeed, Death Pancakes has done a lot of tanky things. In my mind, for every difficulty, there should be 15 to 20 crafts. No! No! There should be like 3. Honestly, if I was gonna do a new custom campaign again, it would be like 1 type of every craft in 1 category. So there's 1 flying thing, 1 surf... What the hell was that? 2 crafts for every difficulty. What was that? Follower goal... Oh, neat! Woo! 1,600 followers! Thank you for following! I've been at like 99% follower goal for like months. Oh boy. And how ironic would it be if someone unfollowed because that noise was too loud? Damn, the inertia is fast when it gets its inertia up. Indeed. Okay then. What would... Does this have egregious spin clipping? If it does, I'm going to cry. Are those azapods? What's down here? Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alright, those are azapods. Yep. They're kind of clipping. That's not rule breaking, it's just visual. Alright, so space out azapods a little bit. Space out azapods a little bit so they don't clip visually. And I must be quite annoying because like there's times where I miss stuff that's like bleeding obvious and then I laser focus in at other times. What was the other things? So there's azapod. That's the APS turret. That is the missile launcher. That is the 2-axis turret. That's the laser. That's the... Damn, I was your 1,000... Hey, Melazor Crowley, thank you for unwittingly helping me reach the follower goal. Nice. As the North has 70 vehicles in 1 faction. Yep. You don't need that many. No, I do not. Well, my job is done. I must go now. Well, thank you. Hello, Kester Swindon. How's your Tuesday been? What day is it? Tuesday? Are you sure it's Tuesday? For you? For me, it's Thursday, and for most people in the stream, it would probably be Wednesday. And thank you for following EFX. EFX. I can't pronounce that. I'm so sorry. What else? Egregious spin blockage? Alright, so it doesn't have egregious spin... What is this thing here? What is this? What is in here? Oh, missile. People frickin' love... this is... Tell me this isn't clipped. I'm gonna be so sad if this is clipped! Where the hell is the bloody... Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Can Can I wiggle you? I can wiggle you. Wiggle! Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And what does this look like? Ah! Right, that's not clipped, it can move. Damn, it's the second for you already. Yep, I'm in the future! Mwahaha! The inertia is basically just a cram cannon with a craft built around it. And... now that you mention it, yes! Although there's a fair amount of laser in there as well. Okay, let's have a mirror match and see how this thing do. Okay, then let's go here. Inertia. And let's see. Old version of the inertia. We can go there. And if I'm not mistaken. And this has point out maintain distance at just under 2,000 meters. Kablooey! And it has flare launchy stuff. Very nice. Ah! Groovy artillery tank. I like how it also bucks when the cram cannon fires. It's very nice. Ooh. That look... yeesh. Yep, that looked bad. What happened to you, sir? Now that's artillery. Yeah, I think the inertia is gonna win. Okay then, I think that's all the notes we really need. Ah, that's... oh, that looks a little weird. That could be deco to look slightly less weird. Whee! And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you how crams can miss a basically stationary target. I don't know, I think the number of platooners is too damn high. I mean, it is, but we're committed. It's Wednesday for me. My mother wouldn't believe me when I said it was Tuesday earlier. Yeah, I wouldn't believe you either. I'd be like, how dare you? Go to your room and eat cookies for lying. I would not make a good parent. Alright, so that thing, we know what that's for. It just looks a little funny, so we can use decoration to make that look like... wow, the inertia won! Hooray! Alright, so... spin block missile hatch needs deco. Looks weird when open. I think that's about it. For the inertia, yes. Yes! Yes! This is delicious. Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go. Everyone look at this tank. Everyone behold the artillery tank. And yes, I know it's not technically a tank. Oh yeah, try to... if you want to get a tank nerd ranting, ask them... no, if you want to get two tank nerds ranting, ask both of them what defines a tank. And then they will talk for hours on end, and you'll be like, hee. Not that I've done that in real life, I just get that impression from the tank nerds in the world. Inertia. Do not the Wolf Under Thorns. Can't believe the inertia won. I know, right? But the inertia also lost, so it's a draw. Thank you for showing me this artankery. You are welcome. Do not the Wolf Under Thorns. Do not the Wart Hunter. Ugh. What? There's gotta be a video game called Wart Hunter. Hold on. Wart Hunter. I think this is mostly a meme. Wart Hunter game? Nope. Oh man. Okay, this is what pops up. This is what Wart Hunter, the sponsored result, of course, is War Thunder. Oh dear. That's silly. That'll ask you ship nerds ship classification. Oh yeah, that's probably where I get it from. It's just like, yeah, you ask a tech nerd to define a tech thing and they will go off. You really shouldn't look stuff like that up. Nope. No, I shouldn't. This video is not sponsored by War Thunder, because War Thunder is a crap game by a crap company. So don't play it. Say, play From the Depths instead, it's more fun. Gravistar. Yeah, Gravistar is next, so we should do that. I love Thruster Graph because I love thrusting. War Hunter. Coming this summer to a theater near you. Alright, so the Gravistar is a hard design. I'm trying to remember what this thing is. Oh my word. Oh, is this another nuke launcher? Yep. It is. Or maybe it just spawns with one. Who made this? Ruby. These are... Oh, this is a Cramcraft. Alright, it says it's an artillery AFV. That makes sense. And it's got the missile hatch and everything. Alright, so it's 10,000 blocks. It's lagging just because it has the thing. How many spin blocks? Okay, so that is a 2-axis... What is this? I literally can't see what this is. What is this? Oh my lord, that's a lot of... Alright, that's just 9 decorations, casually. Okay, so this is a tiny, tiny little particle cannon over there. And what else? What else? Let's... Oh no, what is this? That is an elevation-only turret over there that is looking suspicious. Right. Okay, this is... Interesting. Alright, so this isn't... This actually doesn't fall under the internal compartment rule, because there's just one block on there. And it's clearly not for EMP proofing, it's just to get a specific angle on that shield, which seems weird. There is a piston here, though. What is happening down here? What is happening down here? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh? It's got a sonar block pointing in 2 directions. And that is a piston, and it can... Tell me that's not clipped. I'm gonna be so sad. Alright, it isn't clipped. It's Le Deco by the looks of it. I think. Yeah, that is Le Decorated. It is not clipped. Can you... And of course it's breadboard controlled, so we can't see that. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna put the Gravistar over here. I love me some mini packs. IR asking FTD nerds optimal armor layout. Oh yeah! I never want to do another armor tutorial again. Spaceship classifications. Who... Alright then, you really should... I love thrusting. I love thrusting, my favorite activity for real. 3 wooden poles. Yeah, a few polygons. Alright, and Azusa's absolute stroke of genius. Cross-hatched wooden wedges. Some of the deco engineers really impressed me. Yes, it's like, it's art. It's 3D modeling. It's art. Got a little shotgun EMP that is surprised with. Sonar piston, as the name suggests. But what kind of gravy? Vegetable gravy, because we care about the environment, I think. Maybe. Actually, that's what the Glacave says, is like, we care about the environment, and that is why all our gravy is vegetable-based. But the truth is that it's just a lot cheaper to mass manufacture, and they spend all the money on weapons. Alright, let's spawn in... Oh yeah, I've got to also look at the new Raider, because Arnett wanted me to. So let's do that. Let's go find a teeny tiny submarine. And it's a teeny weeny polka dot bikini submarine. Alright, so this thing pops out. And that's basically it. It's looking... Oh, there you go. That is... Alright, so backwards for... This thing can't see anything! Wait, is it? Hold on a minute. Yeah, this literally can't see anything. It's blocked by the wheels. Or is it? It isn't. Ooh. Huh? What is happening? Alright, so this is... Oh. It just... More catfish. I need to look at this. Alright, so this is... That's clear line of sight. Downward... That's... Oh, that's passive sonar. What the hell? That was very confusing. Active sonar and passive sonar. Downwards... Alright. Hold on a second. What orientation is this? Right. Alright, so down, backwards, forwards. It can see there, and that's it. Oh well. Alright, I remember. This thing fires two dud. This thing fires two dud crams, and lets rip with the middle one. Is this thing not moving anymore? Oh, it is. It is. Okay then. Alright, so I was just worried that the sonar stick was clipping, so that's why I was looking at that thoroughly. We care about the environment. Kakave with another nuke swarming craft. Yep! Oh dear. Crosshatched air once the wheel goes full of sea. Maybe remove decos to get a better... You know what? That's actually a good point, and I should have just done that. I'm smart. Alright, is there any other sub-object shenanigan ding dong? There is... That looks like another shieldy thing. Shieldy thing! Shieldy thing! Shieldy thing! Uh-oh. Wait. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's a tractor beam. Right, can you move? You cannot move! You can move. Oops! I accidentally bonked the nuke into the ground. My bad! Okay, that's fine. It's just, you know, you're trying to get that bloody thing to actually aim correctly. And it's got a blueprint spawner, sub-vehicle spawner, so yeah, this thing farts out nukes, because of course it does. What else? What else? What else? What else? It's the cram turret, and that is the... What is this? What is this? Alright, that's decoration clipping. This is... What does this do? Ah! If I had to guess... Aha, that's what that does. This does technically fall under the internal compartment rule. Because this is like this, just pretty much only to make it EMP proof. What am I looking at here? Oh, that is a light block by looks of it. Yep, that is a light block. It's doing what it's supposed to. Why do people should use light blocks more? Because it's like that's what they're for. It's like the balanced okay version of spin block clipping. That is a lot of ERA up here. Interesting. Interesting. And camouflaged radar. Hello, Lepa! How's the Fallout going? The Fallout is going good! We are inspectiminating things. Internal compartment rule? I think so, yeah. I'm just going to mention that because if nothing else, we just want to cut down on internal spin block stuff. Great. Great. That is probably the only note on this thing so far because it's absolutely beautiful. I don't think this is even really neat. Where would you put other stuff? Bloody gorgeous thing. Who made that? Ruvi. Ruvi made this. Alright, so, remove turret detection off spin block, internal compartment rule. Technically rule breaking, but also, This was definitely made before that was introduced. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Not much. What is this? This is a gun. That is some kind of... I think this is just Seawas in the front here. It looks like Seawas. Nope, it isn't. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, it's got mixed clips in the front. Meh. We can live with that. Okay, then what else? Hello. Okay, nope, that is connected. I was having a look at that thinking, like, hang on a minute. That's a very well secured. Alright, let's have this thing fight itself and see what happens. Suddenly I see, this is the smell of the big sea. I don't know what to think of this neon paint, it hurts my eyes. Yeah, Glacave is quite garish. And let's go... Okay, let's go tanks and... Gravistar. Is this thing really... Yeah, this thing really is. You can't mount stuff like air clusters or detection equipment on suburbs. Internal compartment... Yeah, that's a somewhat recent one. Long nuclear warheads doing maintenance routines happen. Yep. Garish? I don't know that word. Garish is like, yeah, overly... You know what? I'm feeling helpful today. Let's look up the definition of garish. Oh lordy, everything missed. Alright, let's look up... Wow! Wow, the Gravistar's cram is no joke. Okay. Garish. Okay, obtrusively bright and showy, lurid. So basically it's colors which, like, are so visible, it hurts. Damn, yeah, wow. This poor little light cone. Yeah, well, the Gravistar can actually kill itself. I mean, it can kill its doppelganger, like, really quickly. Is there a friend coming? Hello, sir. There it is. I missed the friend. Where is their friend? Show me their friend! Yeah, the way that, like, strong crams can just sink into a craft and then blow its bits out is, like, very satisfying, I have to say. Alright, so yeah, the Gravistar can definitely beat itself up. It can even stop nukes from spawning by destroying the nuke launcher preemptively. And that's why being a fat, slow tank is bad. Alright, so let's just double check how fast this thing moves. Okay. That's why I'm mostly trying to use the pink and cyan as accent colors. Garish is neon. That's much the sole reason I gave the inertia such a big cram for its size. Yep. It's just like, it's so nice. It's so nice when the cram does cram thing. Very nice. Alright, so on land it does almost 40 meters per second. Very nice. Not bad for a big, fat, slow cram thing. And on water it is... Is it consistently over... Is it over 15 meters per second? Yep, we're good. It does 20 meters per second, it's fine. Alright, so the only note I have on the Gravistar is remove turret detection of spin block. And that's it, actually. Rather refreshing. Alright, we're gonna look at the new Raider submarine that Arnat did, and then we will finish, and we'll raid out into somebody. Alright, so... Ah! Thank you! Oh wow, I needed that. Oh wow! Oh, that stretch. I see colors differently now. Whew! In America, we use the gaudy to describe the same thing. Yeah, gaudy, garish, neon. Wah! And that Glakava decal on the back seems to be custom. Would it be worth pinging the creator for that image file? Where? Where? What Glakava image thing? Huh? Where? 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 What even is Glakava? What even is the thing? Huh? Oh, that thing. That is wow, that is custom. Look at that. I mean, it's I think it's got deco layered over the top of it. On the back, behind the turret. It seems to be split in two. Yeah, I think it's meant to represent the nuke hatch. But real nuke hatches are a pain in the ass. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Duker. I did remember to do it. Okay, what do we do here? What do we do? Alright, we're driving around at the speed of sound. Got places to be, got okay. I'm going to be a naughty person because this is for the screenshot. Don't worry about it. Whee! Screenshot time, 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 screenshot time. Right, grab a star, let's just go. Grab a star, there we go. Alright, let's have a look at that new subby-wubby raider submarine thing. And we're coincidentally over water, so we can look at it. V2. What were my notes on the radar? Oh my goodness. Aha! What's this? Oh lordy, it's more. Wow! Hey, Sushi Cats! And friends! Welcome, welcome! To the stream. We're looking at nuclear submarines, apparently. I wasn't expecting it. Whee! Alright, so for anyone who... raining sushi, raining sushi, raining sushi, raining sushi, raining sushi. So for anyone who doesn't know Sushi Cat, she does wonderful art. She does, what else does she do? She does paleontology-themed stuff. She draws dinosaurs very nicely, complete with feathers and everything, so very, very nice. It's how I found her. I wanted to raid into someone who does dinosaurs. And, okay, and Orange has got to leave. Okay, see you, Orange. So give her a follow. Let's give her a shout-out as well. So let's, shout out. I really want to spell this. Sushi Cat. And also VTuber. So if you really hate the appearance of a real human face, you can go ahead and give a look. Did I spell this correctly? Yay, I did it! What were you lot up to? We were looking at various things. Right now we're looking at a submarine that has been updated for our massive custom campaign project. Okay then. You did. Hooray! Okay, zoop, zoop, zoop. What was I doing? Still time for the artillery fort. No! No, there isn't. Alright, what changed here? Let's go look at my notes about the raider. So, for the benefit of the raiders, or anyone new, we are making a gigantic custom campaign for the video game From the Depths, which you're seeing right now. 3D modeling software cunningly disguised as a video game. And we're currently going through every single vehicle in the custom campaign. Basically, like, this is like an RTS game, but you build your own units. So, we're going through them and making notes on what needs to be fixed, what needs to be changed. Let's go find the submarine, the raider. I had a lot of notes on this. Needs a more survivable sub-vehicle. I mean, having a... Where is it? Having a nuclear weapon, I guess, is a... Let's see here. Let's have a look-see. Oh, that's a, that's an ejector nuke. Is that legal? I think that's legal. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, nuke carrying a spawning vehicle should use one of the faction-standard nuke vehicles as listed here. I think everyone's been ignoring that rule, but meh, we can do our best. This is also a very interesting little design here. Guess not quite a nuke, but like, hold on. Hold on a second. Ah! Help! I can't see. Various machines of war, still time for the... I saw a trans color thing before I read it in. Alright. I'll just show you the fleet colors. So, completely by accident, the Glakave Dominion, one of our factions for this custom campaign, has, like, the trans flag colors as their fleet colors. That was not intentional, but it's really funny. So we're keeping it like that. For the added benefit is because they are kind of, none of the factions are good, because you're meant to fight all of them. But having the sci-fi evil genius communists be trans-colored and therefore queer is extra funny because people, like, leaning, like, slightly too far to the right tend to associate those things all together, so that's why we have that. Also, trans rights. And so, I was re-debuting a new model version of a model I originally made for April Fools 3 years ago, and sniping, nice. The Trans Army. Not a nuke. I mean, it is a nuke. It is a suicide vehicle, but okay, yes. Yes, Arnett, we'll let you off on that technicality. What else? That was the only note I had on it, really, was like, some more survivable sub-vehicle, and looking over here, slight armor improvements, aerial, more survivable drone contingent. Technically, it's a suicide drone. Fix some streamlining that got lost in an intermediate update, corresponding moderate cost increase, almost exclusively drone-related. Alright, well, let's fling this at... Give me your Wi-Fi password? What? Oh, wait, this is the new fella. It's got a little particle cannon on it. Nice! Very nice indeed. Me like, okay, wait, we need actual Seoul Republic fleet colors. So this is new. This is all very new. That's quite blank on the side. Hold on a second. So let's go check something here. Hold on. Let's see. If we do... Stop moving. If we do this, what is the no material override you could do over here? That could work. Just some kind of material override for the sub-vehicles. That looks a little boring. It looks just kind of blank. We could also do alloy. That works. Oh, that looks good. Me like it. Or just metal. Where's the metal? Metal. So something like that, I think, would look pretty neat. So let's do that. Alright, so that's one fella. So we got Raider, Smart Tracker, Smart Money, B-E-R-N-D, Bernard. And once again, I wanted early modern, and then people went swole. Okay then, I will be looking around, but I got some foodies. I only say some slices of bread for dinner. Oops. Go get food, Zushi get. Actually, everyone, go get food and drink for crying out loud. I keep forgetting. Enjoy streaming games, will do. You're either a smart fellow or a fart smeller. Why not both? I'm both. My farts peel paint off the walls, I'll have you know. My farts send people running for cover. My farts are as bad as any warp nuke in the game. Yum. Okay, we need to combat test this thing. Let's throw the Raider at something. Let's throw our new Raider friend at... Let's go find a small thing that's 200... That's 200 monies. At 200k... Let's throw it at the... Let's throw it at the... Hold on. How much is this? Roughly 230. So the Hecht is actually perfect. Let's go there. Very nice. Whee! Off it goes. I'm very eager to see how these things work. Also, I've got to steal this nuke design because I think it might actually work pretty well. Whee! One of them has been shot down. Okay, this thing has managed to overshoot horribly and is just... what's it doing? Alright, turning is not its strong point. What the hell was that? That must have been torpedoes. Hello? Oh. That's what happened. Alright, we're gonna have to test that against, does this thing spawn more? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Alright, so single shot, APS ejector nukes, by the looks of it. Oh, bless your cotton socks! It's a periscope! Yay! I frickin' love a periscope. I really do. Hold on. I'm just gonna go... How fast does this thing move? That's a 40 meters per second submarine. I'm just going to remove all that. Does that work? It does. Alright, no clippy. That's very nice. No clippy. But are they legal? The farts. I mean, if bad smells were outlawed, then yeah, they would be hell of illegal. Hello, Mr. Hecht. You are dead. Whee! The Hecht is hilarious because it's a cargo ship that's, like, really dangerous. Also, why did the frickin' helicopter... Oh, right, there's a nuke in there for... Wait a minute. Ah! Interesting. Oh, it got destroyed. It got destroyed. Right, okay, that's interesting. I want to see this thing do another fight. What's it do another fight, mate? Let's see how well it does against equal cost commodities. Okay, not equal cost. That would be too silly. That would be too silly. Too silly. You? Stop being silly. Stop being silly right now. Whee! Right, I want to see what this does. Ah, this thing is not amphibious. Believe the Raider is a hard design. I'm not particularly fussed by that, honestly. Okay, maybe a limited amount of, I think a limited amount of amphibiousness for the whatchamacallit, would do. Okay, you're right. Right. Yeah, that's... Right, I just have notes on this. And I'm gonna put notes. Okay, so... Gonna remove that, and... Sub-vehicle... Sub-vehicle... Sides a bit blank. To blank, add deco texture. Add deco texture. APS missiles need slight amphibious ability to not flop dead in water from next to ship. Okay, so I'm going to replace this. I'm going to spawn in Raider again, and I'm going to save it. Actually, let's go here. No. I'm gonna put this. I'm not gonna bother, actually. I'm gonna wait for the updated blueprint. I'm just gonna leave that there so I remember. Oh no! Wee! Okay, good. Raider submarine raids. Okay. Thoughts. Okay. So I'm gonna reply to RNet with instructions. Next to ship. Target. I think that's basically it, really. Where the hell did where did the other fella go? Here's the other fella. It has a squad. Yes, very good. Very good. Alright, let's just final checks here. Aha! Turbos. People like the turbo. I'm gonna take a photograph of this little guy. Because he's fun. There we go. That's basically it. I'm going to replace the notes. Gonna replace the notes on the Raider because it's basically fixed. So let's go here. Raider. Where are you? Raider needs a more survivable sub-vehicle. That's definitely been fixed. So now I'm going to go... what am I going to do? I'm going to do this. Ah! Help! Where are you? There we go. Okay, and then I need to do this. And I need to copy that. I'll look at the artillery fort next time. Please do not let me... Who was saying that? Who was saying about the artillery fort? Marcel. Alright, Marcel, please do not let me forget tomorrow to look at the artillery fort. Which artillery fort was this again? Which faction? Okay, I'm going to go over here. Very good. Slight changes needed. Slight changes needed. Then in hashtag updated. So spaghetti can get it. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that artillery fort. Ah, I remember now. Okay, so thank you. Would you rather fight a Zweihander with a short sword, both sides no armor, or fight a tank with a 20mm rifle? Both of those sound suicidal. I think 20mm rifle. That's a very big rifle. What kind of tank is the question? Because if it's a modern tank, a 20mm anything isn't going to do, well, anything. If it's a World War I tank, hell yeah. Probably the Zweihander with a short sword? Or World War II. Again, that depends on what tank, because at the beginning of World War II, basically all tanks were universally kind of bad by later standards. Which is why I believe on the Eastern Front especially, the Soviets used anti-tank rifles until pretty late. And they were popping Panzer 1s and 2s like popcorn. A King Tiger or a Pershing? Yeah, no. Okay, World War II Sherman. That's more manageable. I don't think a Sherman... The Sherman was actually pretty well armored, so, like, probably not. Probably would go for the Zweihander because I just run away and wait for them to get tired. And hopefully they get tired before I do. Anyway, we're gonna raid out. Usual story. Subscribe if you liked this and want more of it on the YouTubes. So yeah, Neko Boy Blue? Wait, no, I need to type the raid. Raid Neko Boy Blue. Raid Neko Boy Blue, there we go. And they're playing Vintage Story, which is Minecraft except not really. So this was a good stream, we did stuff. Artillery fort next time. Ow, that hurt, why did I do that? Self-harm live on the internet, no! Alright, take care everyone, I will see you next time. Thank you Suzushi Cat for the raid. And thank you for all the people who subscribed or gifted subscriptions. Very good, bye! Wait, no, I didn't raid. Ah! Wait, no, I did raid. I pushed raid button.